Underwood. Thin ice!
So I can't knock down a triple here. Woo, okay. Didn't even miss a shot this entire time, so take that. This better be good for the team.
Oh,
I thought for sure.
there it is. Boom! Yes!
Alrighty, Illini Basketball Podcast episode 271 is the number. There you go. I'm going to do something real quick if you want to start us off. I'm embarrassed to be wearing this hat. I don't know why I wore it.
I was going to say, I thought it was a cool new Illini hat. Apparently not.
This hat represents a very bad team. I can't hear anything that you're going to say, but I'm going to switch hats. I thought I could go for it. I'm embarrassed.
If you're not watching it live, he's wearing a Cardinals hat.
Yeah, they suck.
Unbelievable. But yeah, we're back. Episode 271. Again, trying to get back in the swing of things. The season is less than 40 days away, I believe. I don't know math, so I'm going to say less than 30 days, maybe. Who knows? I decided it's not a live show, but I'm having a drink for anybody that's having a drink out there. Cheers. And we got another show from our great new producer, so we'll see how this goes. He critiqued us heavily after the last one, and we'll see what can happen. If you want to go buy merch is always available over at Illini Basketball Podcast shop.fourthwall.com. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube if you're not subscribed to us already. You can watch us live over there if you are listening on Spotify or Apple or something else. We are live on YouTube every time we do one of these episodes. So with that, guess we'll get into it. Ethan's got a new hat on, so we're good to go.
I'm out of shape. Since we're not allowed to read the script word for word,
Sure.
Really because the person who's writing the script maybe not they don't feel very good about the writing ability that they have potentially. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe he's too busy doing other things that our show doesn't really matter as much as he says it does. But anyways, college game, Fox noon kickoff. What was there?
Fox there, yeah.
Yeah.
Big noon kickoff.
Big noon kickoff was at the University of Illinois this week. Dave Portnoy of the Barstool fame, as you're wearing his shirt, went to the bookstore, and the 78-year-old ladies that were working in the bookstore were really pushing the Snoopy and Hello Kitty merch. Not a good look, I don't think.
No, I think from the being that this is an issue that doesn't matter at all, but also we have to do a show, I guess. I enjoy doing the show. I like doing the show.
Gotta have things to talk about.
I think the show now is more different than it's ever been. So, that's probably why nobody's watching right now. But anyway, since we're not allowed to read it word for word, I guess the question being posed refers to how does this reflect on the university leadership and student body. That's not word for word as to what's in the notes here, but
pretty close, but we'll let it slide.
Yeah. I think it says that maybe their priorities were a little off on this one. And I think Dave kind of made a mistake going there in the first place. I know that he did that at Utah the week before, so it makes sense. But still, the fact that he went there and then that's what they were really pushing is weird.
Yeah, I think it's, I think it was the people that were showing him around. He did make a comment about they're all students that work there, and then they showed like three ladies in their 60s. So
Yeah.
whatever that means. He ended up going to Game Day Spirits, I believe. Said merch was a lot better there. I believe he gave Utah like a 9-1 or something like that for their bookstore. Gave Illinois a 6-7.
That's some sort of TikTok thing.
I think so. Yeah. My nieces say it a lot. So
doesn't make any sense at all. Really, I would say.
Yeah, I think we're just too old to care, but that's saying a lot. What game you watching over there?
Red Sox Yankees, big game.
Still on? It was tied last 2-2. Still 2-2.
You know what? It's 4-3 Yankees in the bottom of the eighth. You know what sucks is like I had the calls already and it just dropped. I got ready like.
All right. Even say the phone lines were open, so you don't even have to worry about it right now.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah. It's nice to see all these comments in the comment section, so we appreciate those. But yeah, I don't know why we're pushing Snoopy and Hello Kitty. Go to Game Day Spirits or whatever and get you some Chief Illini gear. That's what I would say. Don't go to the bookstore. Anywho,
yeah.
On to the next.
Great lead topic there.
Good stuff. Good stuff by our producer. The Athletic, via the New York Times, projects Illinois ending up third place behind Purdue and Michigan.
I was gonna say you're cutting it close there.
Their rankings are Purdue, Michigan, Illinois, and then I don't know the rest. Is this a link or something that I can click? Nope, it's not a link. So I don't know who else they have. But I was looking up today because I was told by the producer we had to add some stuff to this. Bustingbrackets.com posted yesterday that they have Illinois second behind Purdue and right in front of Michigan. And then hoopshq.com posted 2 days ago. They have Illinois finishing sixth behind Purdue, Michigan, UCLA, Indiana, and Wisconsin. Do you think Illinois is going to be battling for fifth or sixth place like they were last year? Or do you think that they have a better chance of finishing in the top three like the Athletic thinks?
I don't know if I'm ready to talk about all this stuff like this.
Okay. What prediction do you like better? Illinois third, Illinois second, or Illinois sixth? Which one do you think has a more likely outcome?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say third would be more fun for all of us.
Okay, I'm thinking like fourth.
I'm willing to say that,
but I just think Illinois' schedule down the stretch is they're gonna fall a little bit, but and I think a lot of it has to do is we just don't know what this team looks like on the court. It's a bunch of new guys. Illinois basketball is doing an everyday guys thing. I just saw they did Kylan Boswell, like a little 5-minute thing on him about him coming back, being a leader. I think that's cool. If they do that with everybody. I don't know if we'll be able to understand everybody since they speak in a foreign language, but
217-834-8589, Finkel. No, I think I do think it's going to take time. I think we thought that last year, and it kind of did. I think the way that the team looked against Arkansas last year is not really a reflection of what they became. I mean, if you look at the way they played in the tournament, the Xavier game, I think that looked different than what they were in November, even though they looked good in November. I think people probably need to also look at the Tennessee game with that, the early Northwestern game with that. They had troubles closing games last season. I think that probably will be the case again, although I think Petrovic in November and December, barring that he's, playing, will be a more sure option to handle the ball late than Yakachonis was early last season. Because for all the great things that KJ did in the early part of the season last year, there was a lot of stuff in the middle of the season that he struggled with. Obviously, he got hurt. They lose the game to USC after they just destroyed Penn State without him. So I wonder if Petrovic in November and December will be good enough to handle the ball late in games and for Illinois to be able to close out games because this team will be older. Like the main guys on this team will be older. Ivasic, year 2 in college. His brother, this is not year 3, but he's 2.5.
2.5. Yeah.
And Boswell, another year in the system.
I think fourth year Boswell is going to be huge. Just with
in his 7th year,
calming the nerves. Big Hummer looking swole these days. He's going to shoot 22% from 3, but
also, Stojakovic played a lot of basketball at the power conference level in his first couple of years. Like Stanford and Cal, he didn't play tournament basketball. We played a lot of power conference basketball, and it's going to be different for him. He's not going to be like the go-to scorer on this team. Like I think he'll probably lead the team in points, but I don't think they're going to ask him to do as much because obviously Stojakovic in college has not been on anything close to this team in terms of talent. Like this is a talented team. Cal and Stanford, not as talented the last couple of years. And this is also a team that has a coach. Like Stanford and Cal, not great, well-coached basketball teams in the last few years. Where's the call, Finkel? You're going to get the number 217-834-8589. Call in.
I had it up there forever.
I don't even think I'm connected correctly, honestly.
Yeah, and so Stojakovic and Boswell were on the big noon pun off or whatever it's called.
Yep.
Why is some little announcer guy, some little hairbrain pushing our guy when he has a knee injury? What's going on here? Like, do you think Brad gave that guy a little talking to afterwards? Because I hope he did.
I didn't see this.
I sent it to. Jeez, never mind. Jim says we finished 7th in the Big Ten last year. I think Illinois finished 6th, but sure. With 2 NBA first rounders. Yeah, 2 freshman NBA first rounders. I can't expect much higher than 4th or 5th this year until we see how soon they can mesh together. I will agree with the last line. Yeah, I'm thinking 4th, 5th is where I have them right now. It's people keep asking, I see people out on the streets and, since we're big Illinois guys, they're asking me how Illinois is going to be this year. And I just don't know how to give them an answer to it. I don't think we know until we see them out there. I don't think we're going to know. So, all righty.
2, 3, 4, 5.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, they did finish 7th.
Tied for 6th or 7th?
Okay, so Michigan State was first, then Maryland and Michigan both went 14-6. Wisconsin, Purdue, UCLA went 13-7. So that's 6 teams. Okay. Then Illinois and Oregon went 12-8. And obviously Illinois, one of the last games they looked good was blowing, not one of the last because it was in early January, but they blew the doors off of Oregon. So they obviously had the tiebreaker there.
Well, Chat GPT lied to me today. So
that'll happen. 3-2 count, 1 out in the 9th for the Yankees. Can they get to a game 3? Fred John, a well-known Yankees analyst, see if he calls into the program tonight, 217-834-8589. Excellent caller. Where's Finkel? Finkel, if you tried to call, if it's not working, let me know. If you're going to ask for the stupid
Finkel might have fell asleep.
Yeah, he's got issues, no doubt.
Did you guys know that they sell handles of Buffalo Trace in Missouri? It's pretty amazing. I know you care. All right, what's next?
Black
producer
Friday
got on there next.
2 outs. Black Friday, Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, will be where the Illini take on UConn. I'm going to go fully off script on this one, folks. We're improvising. We're riding along we're flying down the streets here. 12:30 p.m. Eastern. So you take that down an hour into Central Time. It's 11:30 a.m. I don't know when the Black Friday football games are. I wonder about that. I think the
Bears play at 3 p.m. Eastern on
the Bears
Prime.
play the Eagles or something.
Yeah.
Losers. Fox will be the broadcast partner for this one. I'm now seeing the Eagles and Bears thing on here. Nice. Good touch there.
I thought we were improvising. I thought we were, we just acted like it wasn't even written down for us.
That was a swing and a miss by me. Where are the regulars in the chat? Like, we're live.
Nobody's here, huh?
Where the hell is everybody at? Quit pretending like you have something to do, you bunch of losers.
Yeah, so if you are an Illinois and a Bears fan, you could go 0 for 2 that day. What?
Oh, warning track caught. Yankees win. We're going to a game 3. Oh boy, if that would have been gone. Whoo. Jeez. So we're going to a game 3. Start spreading the news. Frank Sinatra. I think of the song they play, or New York, New York, start spreading the news, something like that.
Sure.
I was trying to see where this game is for Illinois when it comes to
The schedule.
Like, they got Texas Tech early, right? Yeah. And then would this be their second hard game?
Texas Tech, yeah, they play. Is Alabama before this or not?
I think Bama is before this. If the calls aren't working, somebody needs to fucking tell me.
Schedule.
That was close.
All right. Yeah. So Texas Tech, and then they play Colgate, then they play Alabama, and then they play UConn 9 days later.
Let's predict non-conference watch parties. Yes or no?
Okay.
But we need day of the week and date.
Okay.
First game, Monday?
First game is Illinois State exhibition.
October 19th. That's going to happen. Sunday. Yeah, that's going to happen.
October 19th. That's 18 days, folks.
Yep, that's going to happen. We'll be doing that one.
All right.
We got to try to set up as much as we can.
November 3rd, we're going to have to buy Big Ten Plus, I assume, for the Jackson State Illinois game.
I will be traveling home from Green Bay that day, but I will be home in time.
What if it's at noon?
It's going to be at like 6 or 7. We got a caller, 618. I'm assuming I know who this is. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, did I turn it up? Go ahead. Hello.
Goodbye.
We should be on. 618. It's definitely on.
They're not talking?
I don't think so. 618. Hello.
Probably had a bad reception.
I'll return them to the queue. See if they figure their stuff out. So Jackson State will do, yes, and then I think the next one is it FGCU Friday night?
Friday night, November 7th.
We'll do that one for sure.
Oh, we're getting messages. Let me see.
Let's try them again.
It's broken.
Hello?
It's broken.
What is broken? There's nothing broken. Oh, maybe my phone's not turned up. No, it is. Caller, speak.
Okay.
There's no way this is on our end. Let me see if it rings when I call back.
Maybe he doesn't have free roaming.
Okay, I think this thing is broken.
Okay. Do we need to pay more money?
No, we're just not getting any sound. Why is that?
Well,
all right, hold on.
Oh.
No. All right. Keep going through the schedule.
Yeah. FGCU. Then Tuesday, November 11th is Texas Tech, Illinois. I assume we will do that one for sure.
Yeah.
Friday, November 14th, Colgate, Illinois.
What day?
Friday.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Wednesday, November 19th is Alabama. Obviously do that one. Saturday, November 22nd, it's against LIU. Pass. Monday, November 24th against UTRGV. Probably pass. We'll probably wait and not come back until Illinois UConn.
What was the other one? The
LIU and then UTRGV. I mean, we'll probably do them all.
Let's be honest.
Let's not act like we're not going to. And then all of a sudden, I don't have the actual day of the week on these, so that's helpful.
Oh, here we go.
Calling Call-In Studios.
All right.
I hear it now.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
All right. We're into December. Illinois, Tennessee. I still want to go to that game.
We'll do it if you don't go.
Eagle said that we can't take him out of the country. Pretty sure you're in a. Never mind. Illinois, Ohio State, December 9th, which is a Tuesday. I assume we'll do that. First Big Ten game of the year.
Yeah.
December 13th, a Saturday against Nebraska.
Yeah.
And then bragging rights,
did not
December
receive a
22nd. I already told my wife we can't go on vacation December 22nd because we have to do a watch party for the bragging rights.
It's fair.
So definitely doing that one. December 29th, Southern U. I will probably be out of town December 29th. So
I'll allow it.
January 3rd, Penn State. Does anybody really care that we're doing this?
No, I think we can quit now.
Saturday, January 3rd, Penn State.
The fact that the calls aren't working is ruining my night.
Can we have somebody that's in the country try calling? Thank you.
Yeah, Fred John. I mean, come through here.
Where's Fred John? You want me to try calling?
Yeah, you could test it, I guess.
Nope, that's the wrong.
I'm not even connected yet, though, so hang on. Why is this not working?
217-834-8589. Oh. Can I call yet?
No, hang on.
See, this is the stuff the producer's talking about.
The producer should step up and do something about this.
What is that noise?
Please enter your show or meeting number and press pound.
Bink, bink, bonk, bonk. Pound.
I did.
You ready? You ready?
No.
Holy cow. We're going to have to close the phone lines.
It's not working. I don't know why. Call my Finkel, call my cell phone at this point if you want to get on the air.
There you go. Easy enough. What's up, Sonny? How you doing, man? Yeah, lots of kinks with the whole phone lines.
Is it going to cost me money if Finkel calls me?
No, that's not how it works.
I don't know. What else?
All right. Can we move on?
Yeah.
All right. We got some early season polls from some people around the thing. I feel like we did this already, but apparently the producer doesn't watch the show.
Yeah, we did it last week for sure. Let's do it again.
But I think the biggest one is Evan Maya came out with his Illinois at number 9 in his Rothstein 22, Torvik 7, Trotter 247's 13, Field of 68 has him at 19. Chat GPT told me that this is a top 10 team this year. So do you think this is another metrics darling, or could they be in trouble?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Okay. All right. I think we kind of talked, like I said, I think we talked about this last week. If Finkel wants to go, watch the tape last week, we'll figure this out.
It's my ringtone. Yeah. What's up?
You've got to get this shit figured out before the season starts. We've got like 20 days before tip off.
18.
The easiest thing and we were promised that Ethan had figured it out. I'm not convinced that he has.
Yeah, I don't think that's an unfair thing to say. I kind of wonder about why it's not working. I just don't think it's a very great system that we're using here. I don't
We've
know.
already spent like $60 with these people.
We're gonna
Tell them to
keep rolling.
fix it.
We're gonna keep rolling with it.
Well, shit. If Alamo Steakhouse isn't forking up the dough, what the hell does every other steakhouse? What is that other champagne thing? Steakhouse?
Go buy our merch, please. Go buy our merch. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can you even hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I got
Don't
that
yell
one.
at me.
Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah. No. The other thing I'm irritated about is Ethan.
Me too.
Okay.
My God. You got to be able to pick up on Kirk's show notes. You can't pick up on Kirk's show notes.
Slow
and just
down.
Take it and run with it.
I don't know what is there something on here that I should notice?
Yeah, it's literally in the quotes, bro. Read. He pled the fifth. I mean, he didn't freak out about it, but he pled the fifth.
Oh,
instead.
you're right. Yeah, I should have done that. Sorry. I'm having trouble focusing.
I'm telling you, this guy.
The phone thing is really distracting you.
It happens every show, yeah.
That's all he cares about. This guy drops off my golf balls tonight, and he goes, "I'm gonna go after him so hard tonight." And now he's all tame and everything. So
Yeah.
here we are.
I didn't want to manufacture anything for no reason.
Do you think do you think there's a problem with Ethan not reading the actual notes you're writing? Like, I think that's kind of a big problem.
Oh, those are prompts.
Well, yeah, exactly. But he's sucking at prompting. It's the problem.
Yeah, no, you're 100%. Kirk Minahan, who I think is Ethan's
Favorite guy ever. Yes.
Kirk takes prompts and runs with them. Ethan is not picking up on prompts and running with them.
Yeah, I don't think that's unfair. He's better than me. I don't know what you would say.
Maybe take a little time and read what the producer writes.
Are we talking about the thing in parentheses here?
Yes.
On the, okay, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll redo that segment once we get off the phone with you.
Also, don't reuse the same segment 2 episodes in a row, producer.
I don't think I did that.
It's not the exact same. I'll give you credit on that.
It's got to be close. I'm pulling up last week's notes.
I think last
For
week's
what you
notes
guys
got
are paying me, for what I'm getting paid, I don't care.
By the way,
True.
Ryder Cup 15.5 to 12.5. I was pretty close. Europe.
Well, I hope you at least save that because I think that's going to be the best content of the episode is your take on the Ryder Cup.
Yeah,
and
you're
maybe
probably right.
maybe the Leo.
Hold on. Did
Interested to get your 4.5 rating.
Did our producer hold on? Did our producer just exit 270 instead of making a new doc? Like, we save all these. You can't just delete them.
Yeah, I
Crying
did.
out loud.
I printed this one off, so we still got this. I don't see it. I think maybe 2 weeks ago we did it.
Did we just talk about it on a Wednesday night?
You know what? No, we did it episode 269.
269.
I remember I did a bunch of that.
Yep. ESPN 16th, FanDuel, Rothstein 22nd, Busting Brackets 11th, CBS 24th, Evan Maya 9th. Apparently the producer didn't watch that episode.
No. Hey, this is a trial run. We have 3 weeks to get this figured out.
You're
3
right.
weeks. If Ethan stopped messing it all up.
All right, boys. So,
All right. Enjoy your steak dinner.
All right. So
So, what are your thoughts on What are your thoughts on Evan Maya, number 9, Rothstein, 22, Torvik, 7, Trotter, 247, 13th, Field of 68, 19th? What are your thoughts?
I just don't think that we can do the whole rankings matter thing. I sounded drunk when I said that. I don't think we can do the whole rankings matter thing in October because they don't. None of this matters at all. When it comes to where Illinois is going to be ranked in the preseason poll, that doesn't matter. There's a lot every year you can go back and look. There's a team in the top 25 that stinks to high heaven. I think that's going to be the case again this year. It doesn't matter where Illinois is ranked. If you look at, I don't have anything else to say. We're not looking at anything because I had nothing else to say. So none of it matters. That's all I can say. Let me try to get the phones going again.
Sonny said, not many shows you can watch the show and production meeting happen simultaneously.
Studios.
You know, we're a special breed over here. What are we doing? What are you doing? You're just beep, beep, beeping in the background.
I connected. All right, here we go.
All right.
783-485-89.
Callers from
Call
the
in
Collins
right now.
Studio web
Shut up. All right.
thing is on.
All right.
Got him to work.
Right. We are going to predict our first team all Big Ten now. I don't know if you read that in the notes.
Here, guys.
A lot of good players in the Big Ten this year, like Braden Smith, Tomislava Visic, Bruce Thornton, TKR, Martinelli, Yaxel, Lindenborg, some guy named Sturts. I don't know who that is.
Point guard from Drake at Iowa.
Thank you. Billadou, DeVries with his daddies, and Biddle from your Oregon Ducks. So let me give mine first. How's that sound?
Yeah, I almost got mine done.
All right. My projected first team all Big Ten. I'm going to do Braden Smith. Shocker, I know. TKR, I believe they were both first team last year.
Wait a second. Hold on a second.
What?
Never mind. We're good. Never mind.
Okay, I'm going to put Martinelli on there because I don't know who else Northwestern has, so I feel like he's going to score like 8 bajillion points. And then I'll do Blackwell and Biddle to round out my team.
I'm going to go with Braden Smith, TKR, Blackwell, Ivasic. I'm not going to disrespect an Illini player. I think he's better than Biddle. And then
Where's
I'm
the
going to
soundboard tonight, by the way.
I'm going to go Tucker DeVries is my final one.
Really?
Indiana. Darian DeVries, the former head coach, went from Drake, of course, to West Virginia and now at Indiana. One thing that's forgotten is the last 2 Drake coaches are in the Big Ten. Ben McCollum at Iowa, Darian DeVries at Indiana. Interesting coaching landscape in the Big Ten this year with McCollum coming in, DeVries coming in. You obviously have what's his face as well. Can't forget about him. You know, I don't know.
What's his face?
Underwood,
Brad
Collins, Guard, Musselman, Cronin. They're all still there. Altman, Sprinkle.
Who's that one guy?
Painter.
He's pretty good. Still going? Keep going.
Who's at Ohio State? Is it still Jake Diebler or whatever?
Yeah, Diebler.
2-0 Reds. 217-834-8589. Call in right now. Damn it. I just got it loaded up. But yeah. So on the fly, I won't disrespect Tomislav Ivasic, which you chose to do.
Yeah, sure I will.
Now it's getting to something that I have no idea what it's about. I didn't watch this either.
I think Tommy's a
Buzz Williams, Maryland. There you go.
Good second. Yeah, Buzz Williams. All right. Armchair Illini did an interview with Io. Io was at the football game for big noon punt off. And so we are going to talk about the interview here on Illini Basketball Podcast. So
if we had a producer who didn't suck, we would have clips ready to go.
First thing I noticed was Io was wearing all black, no Illini gear. What's up with that? And then Io is very happy with how the Illinois program is going. And, he built it from 8 years ago. Program was in shambles. Io comes on the scene and they're going up. And he said that it's not about them then or now. It's what happens in 10 to 15 to 20 years. Good stuff.
That's excellent analysis from.
Yeah. Did you watch the 5-minute interview?
I hate to say that I did not.
Okay. Well, all right. Well,
Armchair Illini.
that wraps up.
Is that who did it? Who did it for them?
I think Austin Bird Camp. Bud, I don't know. What's Austin's
That sounds
last
right.
name?
No, that sounds
Sonny,
right.
what's Austin's last name? If Sonny's
I think you got it right. But no, yeah. Io probably the most important Illini player in the Underwood era. I would say.
I think he absolutely. I mean, he's what.
Although, yeah, I get all that. But like, I don't think he's the best player.
I would agree. Well, I don't know if I would agree with that, but I think he was the most influential player of the Brad Underwood era.
Yeah, we haven't seen a player peak the way that Terrence Shannon did in 2023.
I agree. That's not what I'm saying, but I don't think Terrence Shannon drew people to Illinois. I think Io drew people to Illinois.
Yeah, I mean, Shannon was a transfer and he was going to go to Michigan.
Right.
But he also has the got them to the Elite Eight thing.
Very true.
So who knows?
And I think it's all about how you look at it. So.
Who are the 5 most influential players of the Underwood era? I mean, Io, Kofi, Shannon, Frazier,
Matthew Meyer.
That's easy 5.
How do you count Frazier?
He's
Frazier wasn't,
influential.
but he wasn't an Underwood guy. He stayed.
He played several years in the Underwood era. If we're being serious and we don't put Matthew Meyer in there, we could also throw like Coleman Hawkins in there.
I would, yeah. I think Coleman would be up there.
Or the fucking Kipper Nichols, yeah.
Kipper walks so Io could run.
That's right.
Cheesang, what's up? How are you doing?
Kipper Nichols is one of the 7 greatest players in Illini basketball history, no doubt. Can we talk more about Bruce Pearl? I feel like we didn't talk enough about Bruce Pearl and how big of a fucking asshole he was to the University of Illinois.
Okay. Like, okay.
I feel like I didn't do enough on that topic a couple weeks ago.
You didn't. Like we're trying to improve the show, and you checked out. You checked out last week.
I'm about to check in.
We still went for an hour and 5 minutes somehow. But you were checked out because the phone lines wouldn't work.
They're working great right now. So call in right now.
Where's John at?
He should be here. I mean, it's ridiculous he's not here. Call in now. But no, Bruce Pearl is like one of the greatest slime ball coaches in history. And I didn't do enough on him. I've kind of been soft on him, I think, especially since like what he did to Illinois was to Deion Thomas, who has been on this show and was nothing but great to us. So I feel like I should have gone harder at Bruce Pearl. I get that it was a long time ago. I get that he has nothing to do with Illinois now. He hasn't coached in the Big Ten in forever. But the guy was a scumbag. So I'm not just going to sit here and let people say, oh, he's such a great, yeah, he's a fine coach, whatever. Now that you can fucking cheat legally, his teams are good. Great. I mean, I have no interest in pretending that Bruce Pearl is this like heroic figure in college basketball. He's a fucking loser. He's severely overweight. Which, maybe get a shirt that fits, Bruce. If you're not going to wear a suit on the sideline, your shirt is what, 2? Dare I say 3 sizes too small? You fat fuck. Fuck you, Bruce Pearl. That's all I have to say to that loser scumbag. If you'd like to come on the show, we'd love to have him. But Bruce Pearl's a scumbag, and the weight thing I shouldn't attack, but his shirts are too small. That's a fact.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to see a lot of Bruce Pearl, right? He's going to be on every analyst show, everything. I think it's funny that like there was talk of him getting into politics and stuff, and like I think he'd be the perfect politician because he just has that behind the back, fingers crossed, handshake BS. So
yeah.
Sonny says college basketball media protected him because he won and was entertaining, but I think if he ends up in politics, the world will see him for the snake he is. Yeah.
I'd love to see him and Paul Feinbaum go head to head in the primary for that Senate race in Alabama. But I guess Pearl's not doing it. So
what about Nick Saban versus Bruce Pearl?
Yeah, I think that would be a weird thing for Saban to do.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance. I just saw a tweet about it. Yeah, so on to the Ryder Cup. I think we're done with college basketball for tonight, unless people got questions or if you want to call in, always feel free to do that. Number right there on the screen, 217-834-8589.
This is all-time bad look for Fred John. The guy's called in 2 weeks in a row. He's bringing the heat every time and nothing tonight. That's insane.
I don't think he's here.
Very disappointing. I'll say that. Very disappointing.
I don't know who gave us the one like on Facebook. It might be him, but I assume it's not.
Yeah, probably not. But no, I mean, no calls from him tonight. Very disappointing so far. He's got a little bit of time left before we're off of here, but disappointed for sure. Should we do? Trying to think if there's anything else Illini related we could do before the Ryder Cup, because nobody, for the most part, wants to hear us talk about the Ryder Cup that much. Finkel says, "Who the fuck is Fred John?" First of all, watch your language, sir. We don't curse around here.
No kidding. Hey,
some are speculating that Fred John impersonated Finkel in his second call last week. Some are speculating that. I'm not one to say whether that's true or not.
I'm not sure that Finkel isn't Fred John, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
they kind of sound the same.
I'm pretty sure, but you know,
I mean, the guy has 19 aliases, so
yeah,
you never know.
Yeah, we should just say his real name, right?
No.
All right, Ryder Cup. Ryder Cup. Europe.
We'll just get rid of that. Anywho,
Europe defeated the United States of America 15-13 or 14.5-13.5, right? 14.5. No, 15-13. I think it was 15-13.
Yeah, Fred John was the guy talking up Purdue last week. Embarrassment.
Fred John was the guy throwing 100 on the black, throwing gas last week. But no, you had the U.S. winning
17-12. Yeah,
I had Europe winning 15.5 to 12.5, so I was half point off.
It's pretty good. I mean, you're actually a full point off because the envelope rule is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. But
yeah, but officially, I was only off by half point.
Officially, sure. What kind of grade would you give Keegan Bradley as captain?
It's a tough spot that he was put in for him to have.
What was tough about sending out the worst data-driven twosome 2 days in a row?
You have to jump all over me. I was making a point about him being put in.
I don't know why you're defending him. Your Twitter was full of fire Keegan Bradley.
First of all, it's kind of trolling on some of those, just like how I said the president was going to rename the course Beth Page White. It was a great joke. Nobody talked about it. I just stole that joke from somebody. Anyway, not on social media, though. It was a very close associate of mine. Anyway, so I'm not defending Keegan Bradley. I wasn't even going to defend him, but now I might. What I was saying is he was put in a tough spot as a player. Finkel, shut up. He was put in a tough spot as a guy who's already he's good enough. He should be playing in the Ryder Cup.
Should have been playing.
Still good enough.
Yeah.
So the fact they made him captain,
They made him captain because they
still
felt
wanted to-
bad that they didn't have him on the team the year before
Yeah.
because they put Jordan Spieth on it. Yeah.
well, Spieth would have been better than half of what we had this year. At least Spieth is fun to watch, unlike some of these complete fucking losers. But we'll get to that. I'm so unbelievably sick of USA golf right now. Like, it is a fucking joke how bad they are. Anyway, so I don't think Keegan should have ever been made captain. He's still one of the 10 best players in the world. He should have been on the team and not been captain. And like, okay, you won in 2021 by a lot because you had a better team and there were other things involved. But like, why wouldn't you put Steve Stricker back in the captaincy this year? That makes no sense to me.
True.
He won in 2021. He did by all accounts, a fine job. You see Europe rolling with Luke Donald again. I'm sure Luke Donald will be the guy in 2027 unless there's some sort of rule that he can't be. But no, the English and Morikawa thing was an absolute travesty that those guys were sent out there. Not even the second time, but in the first place. Like, Morikawa is a quarter of the player he was 4 years ago when he dominated in the Ryder Cup last time I was in the U.S. So that was a mistake. Not playing Cam Young in every session, big mistake.
Yeah. I mean, he's your leading point getter. Made probably the biggest putt in the whole Ryder Cup on that putt on 18 to beat Justin Rose. I mean, that gave the team life, and he sat for half of it. And
then you have, obviously, I talked up Harris English as if he was like Tiger Woods last week. I stand by that. Harris English is a stud. He got screwed in his pairings. Cantlay stunk. Xander didn't have much juice. Sam Burns is a loser. Like, why are we even putting Sam Burns on the team anymore? Hindley kind of shrunk in the moment a little bit. Scotty and Bryson just, I did that. They're just not very good match play players, I guess. I don't know.
It feels like it's a team problem, right? Like, I mean, Europe, they're hugging each other, they're making out in the back wing. I don't know what they're doing, but like USA gets together, and it's like they don't even communicate or get excited for each other or anything. It's just one of those things.
We're allowed to say this is 2025. The U.S. needs to be more gay. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's what they have to do. Did you see the way Justin Rose and Tommy Fleetwood were after their? I mean, you got to be more gay. I don't know what's wrong with that. But saying, but no, I would give Keegan Bradley a C, flat C, just because it was a terrible spot. Europe putted the lights out as they always do for some reason, but I think the U.S. clearly has a better roster. They won every singles match except for Ludwig.
Yeah, they were favored in every singles match. I mean, my biggest bet was Illinois or USA plus 7. My brain is wired. But yeah, plus 7. They were down 7. They were favored in every match. We got it for like minus 120. If you went to plus 6, you could have got it for like plus something. I mean, it was genius, smart, but I like the fact that USA had a chance. At least they made it interesting.
No, we can't do that though.
What?
It just they
if you can win, if you can figure out how to play team golf, like maybe we just need everybody from the LIV because they actually play team golf over there, huh?
We're not doing this. Good Lord. I mean, for Phil Mickelson to think that Lou fucking Holtz should be a Ryder Cup captain, what a fucking stupid thing to tweet. Good Lord. Same guy who said Scotty wasn't going to win again this year, and he won 2 majors and 5 other events. Yeah. Bad luck for Phil. I think Phil would be an awesome captain if he hadn't kind of, done what he's done the last few years. And
there's no way they make
it. No, and he should be a part of the team. He wasn't a very good player in the Ryder Cup. But if you look back to, of course, I tweeted this the other day, 2014, the worst captaincy in history, which is why Tom Watson, quite frankly, can go fuck himself talking about the Ryder Cup. Tom Watson was the worst captain in the history of the U.S. Ryder Cup. You have Zach Johnson, Tom Watson. I'm not even going to put Keegan with those others, even though he probably should be. I'll put Keegan there too. He doesn't really, it's tough. Relax, Bob. Tom Watson was a terrible Ryder Cup captain. He was terrible in the room. A lot of accounts from that 2014 Ryder Cup talking about how Phil was basically trying to be the captain because Tom Watson was so bad with the team and he was just fucking off the whole time. It's just, Tom Watson should never, ever talk about the Ryder Cup. Don't apologize for the U.S. fans, which Rory needs to figure out. Do you want to have it this way where the fans are yelling at you and you're yelling back? Or do you want to have it, the fans are yelling at me, so I have to yell? It doesn't make any sense.
For me. Yeah, I agree. And there might have been things that were inappropriate, and I get that. I heard that it was a lot of younger guys, like, 20 to 25-year-olds that are, living off daddy's money that were making a lot of the comments. So I don't know, but I saw, I think somebody on Twitter, Rick Goffs or somebody, said that like Europe showed up like 10 days before and they played the course like 6 times, where USA played 9 holes twice. Like that's the difference between caring and I'm just here to enjoy the moment. Like that's the difference why Europe dominates the United States and why the United States looks foolish almost every time they go out there.
Europe has won the 11 of the last 15.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
And 3 of those, I believe, have been on U.S. soil, or 3 in the last 20 years.
Bob, go back to the beginning. We talked about Illinois basketball back then. We're on to the.
We're kind of making, the Ryder Cup is Illinois versus Europe. So
that's right. I bet the U of I golf team could have went out and put on a better showing than Team USA.
I don't know about that. They choke every time it comes out.
90 of them are from Europe, though, so I guess it wouldn't matter.
Well, you can't really say that when every time the NCAA gets to match play, Illinois is gone.
How about Strep Straka just straight up has a Texas accent? What's up with that?
He's half American, half Austrian. He should be on the American team. What a loser.
No kidding. Not that, what'd he do?
Maybe he's better than like Sam Burns. Better than also Ben Griffin kind of got shafted. I feel like he should have been used more too. And Spawn's a loser. I don't know why you're defending him. Spawn shouldn't have even been on the team.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you defended him the other day.
Guy won the U.S. Open.
So did Wyndham Clark, and he was a fucking loser on the Ryder Cup team in 2023.
I can't believe you don't like JJ Spawn.
First of all,
what's he ever done to you?
He sucks. That's what he's
who do you want on the team? Don't give me this Max Homa, Jordan Spieth bullshit.
Max Homa went 3-1-1.
You guys couldn't find their golf swing all year long.
Some people think I was trolling. I kind of was, but kind of wasn't. Like Brooks Koepka, he's kind of, he sucked.
And I will say this: like Max Homa is an American guy. Like he's there
3-1-1 in Europe.
He's there for the reason.
They're afraid to pick rookies, like young rookies. Like why wasn't Koivu considered? Had a great season on the PGA Tour. He's only 20 years old. Europe would have put him on the team if he was European. They put Højgaard on the team. They put the other youngster on the team. Putting Ludwig on the team 2 years ago. So
yeah, they're not scared.
Yeah, the U.S. needs to change the way they pick their rosters. Stop picking the same boring losers. And I know that Spawn qualified. He's never going to play in the Ryder Cup again. So we don't have to worry about that.
All right.
Same goes for Sam Burns. I hope he's never on another Ryder Cup.
So not just to read off the thing. Who should never play another Ryder Cup again for the United States?
JJ Spawn, Sam Burns. I hate to do it, but I guess Harris English. That might be it for who I'm out on permanently.
Okay.
Because I still think Morikawa can find it.
I feel like we kind of covered the other ones. Do U.S. players actually like playing with Scotty or Bryson? Thoughts on that?
I don't know why they wouldn't like playing with Scotty.
I don't know why they wouldn't like playing with Bryson.
And Bryson is kind of,
can we put Scotty with like somebody that can actually help his game, like somebody that could hit it off the tee? I know they did it with Bryson, but that was in the best ball, so it didn't really matter.
Scotty has always played with Sam Burns. I don't understand why he didn't play with Burns one time.
He was with Henley a lot, right?
Henley and Bryson, yeah.
Like he played with Henley in both foursomes.
Did he play with Spawn?
maybe.
Who did
maybe
he play with in
best
day
ball
one?
the second day
I thought
or the first day.
I thought they switched him to somebody else.
First day, yeah. First day, he might have played with Spawn. Second day, he played with Bryson in the best ball. But I think he was with Henley for both of the foursomes. What do they call them? Why do they call them stupid names?
4-ball and foursomes?
4-ball and foursomes. Yeah. Just call it best ball and alternate shot. Like it's not that difficult.
Yeah, he played with Spawn and they lost 3-2 to Ram and Straka day 1 4-ball. So yeah, U.S. Ryder Cup team sucks. They're going nowhere fast, and Bryson sucks. Did you notice how Justin Rose purposely didn't mention Bryson at all in that interview after the Saturday thing with Bryson's caddy and all that?
No.
He said something like, "Oh, Scotty's like a guy I respect the most out here," and then he didn't say anything about Bryson. I thought that was funny because Bryson is a loser. So Bryson is a goober who plays golf for 12-year-olds. Like, let's be honest about it. He's a great player, but he's also a complete goober. It's like you're not allowed to say two things about a guy. Like if I say that Bryson's a goober who plays golf for 12-year-olds, it's like being like anti-Bryson when it's not. I'm not denying he's probably the second best U.S. player, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure about some of his major performances this year, but not much competition to be the second best.
I mean, he auto qualified playing in 4 events, so whatever.
Well,
he played in.
it rolls over from last year, so he does have that U.S. Open win.
Well, I'm just saying,
yeah, obviously he rightfully was on the team, but he's still a goober who plays golf for 12-year-olds. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong.
I thought he just played golf for bots, according to idiots on Golf Channel, but
if you think that Liv is popular at all, in reality, it's not.
I was talking about his YouTube videos, but
I thought we were talking about Liv and how people pretend that it's popular, but nobody watches it, nobody goes. So it's kind of confusing.
I think people go to him.
Yeah.
I think if me and you went to Chicago, I think we'd enjoy it. So
maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of guys that nobody wants to watch play golf anymore on that tour, though, now.
True. It's like the senior tour.
The senior tour is way better than Liv.
You think Tiger will ever go to the senior tour?
No.
Me and my stepdad were having this conversation.
Probably not.
He thinks that there's a good chance because both Arnie and Jack played on the senior tour.
Yeah, but Arnie and Jack weren't missing a leg.
Well, you don't think Tiger's ever going to play a major again?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we bet on that?
I've got inside sources with the Woods.
Can you get an inside source to Ty Rogers, for something that we actually talk about? You got inside sources for Tiger Woods, but we can't figure out if Ty Rogers is going to play this year.
We can't figure out if Fred John's going to call in. What the fuck is this?
Fred John's in bed by now.
I'll say right now,
bedtime.
Fred John is banned. He's banned from calling.
Okay, deal.
Banned. Done.
Deal. Did you give him a script, or did you give him a script to call in with?
I didn't give him a script, but I'm not going to deny that somebody else may or may not be.
Okay. All right.
But this is unbelievably disappointing. No, I don't think Tiger ever plays another major. I think he's done. It's over.
Wow. Okay.
And if he does, who wants to watch him go out there and shoot 85 at Augusta?
I mean, probably nobody, but I was just asking a question. So
senior tour is way better than Liv because you have Harrington, you have Stricker, you have a lot
better, because you know people.
Yeah,
that's why my dad loves it because he's like, these are all the guys I know that play golf. I don't know anybody that plays golf these days. They're 22 years old. So
does he know Scotty Scheffler?
I think he heard of him one time.
Rory McIlroy.
I don't even want to go into Rory McIlroy.
Is Rory the second best player in the world still, you think?
Who cares?
What if Rory went to Liv? Would you like him then?
No.
Okay.
It's not about where they play golf.
Do you like watching him play?
I mean, I rooted for him in the Masters. So
Yeah, that was a great moment.
I mean, I'm not a hater of him. I'm a hater of his douchebaggery.
I think when Rory is at his best, I think he is the best, most fun player to watch on the PGA Tour. Because there's like obviously an element of boredom with Scotty.
I agree. Yeah.
That's why Bryson should have stayed on the PGA Tour and not been a sellout, but that's all right.
I mean, he's trying to take care of the kids, so
Yeah.
he's trying to grow the game. And I honestly believe that Bryson, like all the other guys want to say that, like, oh, growing the game. Like, I think Bryson is like he's taking his money and he's starting like golf schools for kids. Like, I don't think he's BSing about that. So, anyways, enough of that. Yeah. I do. Before we get off, I don't know if you remember, but AC Crew was probably one of our first sponsors. Are you all right?
Yep, I had
One of
to
our
hang up Fred John's
Gotcha.
band. So
AC Crew was one of our first sponsors on our watch parties. A member of the AC Crew, Chad Miller, passed away at 33 years old last Monday. So just want to pass along our sympathies to the family. I know he was a watcher of the show. He enjoyed the watch parties. Way too young, but just wanted to throw that out there with if any of his family. I know his buddy watches our show too, so have our sympathies, and we appreciate you. You were one of the first sponsors we ever had, so just want to end with that, and we can call it a night. So
yeah, it's too bad. We will return next Wednesday, of course. Even if we have nothing, we're gonna be back.
Yeah, even if our producer puts two things on here.
Can I grade the producer's performance tonight?
I think the producer said this is going to be a short episode, and we still got it to an hour somehow. So,
can we grade the?
Can you hear my dog just mowing on that bottle? Yeah. Okay, you go ahead and talk. I'll mute my mic.
My grade for the producer Finkel, and I know he's going to take this and be like, I don't want to do it anymore, but he's going to keep doing it. F-. Brutal performance from the producer.
I mean, I thought it was cool that he called in. We got the producer talk, us talk.
D-. Sorry.
Yeah, D-. Upgrade it a little bit, but maybe he'll put together a better show next week. I thought this week was better than last week, though. So, what would you give last week's?
I mean, last week we had callers like Fred John was.
That's Fred John's fault. That's not his.
Yeah,
that's not Finkel's fault.
I just think that Finkel could have done a bit of a better job putting more on there, because I've decided, like, I usually didn't put much on there at all. Obviously, there was one time this year where I put like
the whole thing.
But
I think that was episode 269 actually, because it's all in like italic font, so it had to be
really good. But I am never going to put anything on there again, so I'm leaving it up to you and the producer.
That's fair.
And next time,
just make sure you read it next time before we go live.
Yeah, that was a mistake. But it is what it is. And 272, we're gonna get to episode 300 easily now that we're doing once a week. Episode 272.
When do we hit episode 300? Christmas time?
At this pace, yeah. Because I mean, we'll be doing 2 a week when games start.
Right. Sounds good.
Kind of a new format, our last episode,
And we're still talking about doing a giveaway of some sort if you guys get us to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, we'll have some more merch stuff coming up soon, and we'll try to take calls again next week. And Fred John is banned for the foreseeable future. We'll make more announcements on that on Twitter. We'll tweet out whether he's going to be unbanned or not. I'm sure people who follow us on Twitter will be very in tune with that. But we'll be back next Wednesday. We'll see everything. Goodbye.
Underwood. Thin ice.